everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I will be doing a book review on the 40 Days of Love. Alright, so thank you to Crossway for sending me this book to read and review for you guys. So this is a 40-day devotional on love, and it is by Paul David Tripp, and it's very short. So I actually read this within I think 2 days, because I wanted to make sure that my thoughts were complete, and I was gonna do it in 40 days, which I will next time I read this, because I will be reading it again, because I did really enjoy this. But just so my thoughts were nice and clear for you all in this review, I wanted to make sure that I read it all within almost one sitting, so that way I can remember all of it to help myself and you guys as well. So this is 40 Days of Love, and going into it, the first half of the book was definitely talking about basically almost every kind of love situation that you can imagine and how God helps us through situations. So it does talk about feeling lonely and how God never leaves us alone. He's always with us. It talks about, about our illnesses and how we go through illnesses and through our troubles in life, and talks about how God just shows us love even through those dark times, and he's honestly even more stronger during those times, and we need to rely on that. And so the first half of the book was talking all about mostly about God's love. There's one that says it has little little quotes at the top that kind of sums up what each day is about. So day 3 says, "We are often quick to anger and slow to love, but God is not like us. He is slow to anger and abounding in love." And that is so true. That day was talking about how that one kind of stuck out to me. Not really for myself too much, but yeah, I do get angry. I even just angry at myself a lot. But yeah, so we are quick to be angry even at ourselves, and we're slow to love ourselves and love others. But God is the complete opposite. He is so slow to anger, and his love is so abounding. And I really enjoyed this book. I feel like everybody could get something out of this, and I feel like this would be a great book for a Bible study, or even just doing this with a friend or a sister or a brother or anybody really. This isn't a devotional for just women. This is a devotional for anybody. And so yeah, so my first half is mostly talking about God's love and how he helps us through everything, and then Paul gets to the nitty-gritty in the last half of the book, maybe the last third, where he starts talking about, which I'm actually studying about in my Bible study at church with another book, and it was talking about idols and how we need to change and turn our love. It's not just talking about God's love in here, it's talking about our love and what we choose to love. Do we choose to love God, or do we choose to love his creation? And I like how he puts it, do we love the creator, or do we love his creation more? And so he talks about where do we place our love? Do we place our love in possessions, in positions, in do we raise our family, our friends, our spouse above God, and how that can really endanger our relationship, not just with God, but also with each other and with others. And so I really, really like that. And I confess, I sometimes put my love for things against God. I'll be honest. Because, if you look around me, I love books. Sometimes I get too excited about books. And I've actually gotten better. I haven't bought a ton of books. So I think God hopefully sees that. And that's why God's blessed me so much. But I still put reading time sometimes ahead of God. I don't do it as much now because I really try hard to make sure I read my word every single day. But in the past, I have. And so, I have to remember that God comes first, before books, before everything. And another confession is I also put my once before God. Like, I haven't done this in years. And I started realizing it, and I'm doing it again, that I'm putting my wand for a husband ahead of God. And so past couple years I wasn't doing that, and I'm starting to do it again because I'm over 30. But I know that I kept telling my mom, which is true, my relationship with God needs to come first. And that's another part of the story, is that ahead of everything else, ahead of your health, ahead of your relationships in life, God comes first. And that is one of the main focuses of this, especially the last half of the book. First half is on how much God loves us and how much that his love, no matter what your past looks like, no matter what you've done, that his love is always abounding. And then the second half is talking about how much we need to place our love back with God's. And I really enjoyed this one. I definitely think there was like a very strong message for anybody in here. So check it out. Sorry about the glare, but check it out. This is what it looks like. I will make sure to put a link of it down in the description box so it'll be easy for you all to find. But thank you again for Crossway for sending me this. I'm so happy that I chose this one to read, because I definitely feel like this was a time where I needed to hear, especially like going along with my Bible study at church. But yeah, I feel like we all at some point or another have put something or someone ahead of God. So just a way of saying that God loves us so much, and even when we do that, when we put something ahead of God, he still loves us. And that love never gets misplaced to something else. Even if we misplace our love, his love will never be misplaced. So definitely check it out. I think you're going to like this one. So it was not a fiction book today. But you know what? I'm happy about that, because this nonfiction book was a great choice. And I will honestly for sure read this one again. It's really short. This can be read in less than a month, because you can read like 2 a day. Devotions are only 2 pages long, and I really enjoyed it. And it does have, for further study, it does have verses at the end as well, which I did do like the first 13 days, I think I did that, and then I read through the rest of the book just to read it. But I definitely will next time. I will be going and doing the further studies as well. So I definitely, like, after I finish my Genesis studies, which probably won't be for a couple months yet, but I'll definitely probably be doing this again maybe in the summertime. So definitely check it out. All right, so I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.